Good evening. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I want to start in the name of Allah, the most merciful and the most compassionate. Then I want to recite a verse from the Quran, that is Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Allah is the most merciful. My dear brother and sister, today I want to discuss, or I want to express my opinion and views on a very critical topics. This topic is really critical and really huge and vast. It is very difficult to explain, difficult to analyze, difficult to uh, interpret, because I don't have that much capability and knowledge and experience, but I will try my level best. Today's topics is don't destroy the beauty of Islam. I want to claim, I want to confess, I want to say strongly one thing, that Islam is the religion of peace. Islam is the religion of tolerance. Islam is the religion of integrity, brotherhood. Islam is the religion of love. Islam is the religion of affection. And Islam is the religion of sympathy and support. It is very painful and very sorrowful that now we are passing a very critical and very crucial time. On the earth, huge number of people, huge number of my brother and my sister, they are fighting to overcome the cruel hand, from the cruel hand of the coronavirus. Now, the people are suffering the deadly impact of the coronavirus, or this COVID 19. It is really an invisible devil or invisible chain or invisible power that destroys our peace and prosperity and everything, as you know. It is really very painful, and I want to express my grief and my condolence to the people, those already expired and already died. But unfortunately, you know, some so called scholars so-called religious preachers, so-called, you know, the pious people, so-called, they misinterpret, they misguided, they misguide the, you know, people who are really religious, or who are really sometimes illiterate, the simple people, or huge number of people, they're trying to be pious and they're trying to be religious. But these preachers are trying to segregate, trying to, you know, distinguish, trying to separate this huge number of people from the right track. They are saying that this virus, this curse, this, you know, destructions is not for Muslim, is not for, you know, those who are following Islam. It is really a matter of great regret that how dare you, how do you get the license? Who gave you the license to say these things? Our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he himself, when is there a natural calamity or natural disasters, you know, coming in the on the earth, he rushed to the mosque, he prostrate, he was crying to Allah, Almighty, Almighty, powerful Creator, please help us from the devastation, from the destructions, from many things. This is my Prophet. This is the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who is always crying for each and every man on the earth, each and every man on the earth. As we know, he suffered a lot, but he never cursed. He suffered a lot, but he never segregate. He never separate the people from Islam or from the, you know, Muslims. He went to Taif. The people of Taif, they, as you know, you know everything, through the stones, the bleed, they, you know what I'm saying. As Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he suffered a lot and he got huge pain from the Taif, but he never, you know, cursed them. He never segregate them. He never separate them. He never just, you know, deny them. This is the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Islam. In Quran, Allah is always offering and conveying the masses, please return to me. Please, you just do tawbah, you just beg pardon and surrender. Then Allah will, you know, Allah will forgive you, Allah will give you the mercy, Allah will give you the blessing, everything. This is the message of Allah. My question to the scholars, to the so-called people, that so-called scholar, where do you get and how do you get this license and where do you get these things? These things for Muslim, these things for not for Muslim, these things for Yahudi, these things for the Christian, this for Hindus. No, these curse and this you know distractions, these outbreaks or this virus or this punishment, whatever you say, this not for only some some kinds of or some special or specific groups. That's for us also, because we know what types of Muslim we are. A Muslim should not lie. A Muslim never lies. A Muslim always do good for the people. A Muslim always prostrate. A Muslim never hate the people. Muslim always support. Muslim always convey his sympathy. Muslim always, what I'm saying, do the right things. He never, get an interest in a riba. He never kill the people. He never do any harm to others. He's always affectionate to the elder and to the youngest, or he'll respect. He just show his respect to the eldest. This is called Muslim. But what types of Muslim we are? We are lying. We are getting haram. We are doing harm to others. We are, say something bad. We are hypocrite. We are showing hypocrisy. We're the power monger. We're the what I'm saying, the power monger, and we are always are selfish. So how do you say we'll save from this curse in this status or in this regards? So I request you, my dear brothers, those who are already conveying this type of foul messages, this type of self-made misinterpretations, and you people are misguiding the people. Please don't misguide the people. Rather, you have to deny, you have to neglect the bad things we are doing. You should protest. Don't do harm to the people. Don't lie. Don't kill the people. Don't take the interest. Don't kill the animals. Don't do anything bad. That should be the what I'm saying, the interpretation. That should be the message we expect from you people, from you scholar. Alhamdulillah, in this world we have a lot of beautiful scholars, a lot of nice scholars. They're always trying to convey the right message. We have to follow them. We should not follow this type of foul things. My dear brother, believe it or not, this is really not from Quran and Hadith. This type of things are really interpreted, really self-made version. So we have to pray all over the world. We have to pray all the community, all the people. We have to pray those who are suffering. We have to pray those who are dying, because Allah knows which is better. Allah knows who will get success, and Allah knows what things are waiting to my lot. So don't destroy the beauty of Islam by misinterpreting or by misguiding or by showing something exaggerated or by your self-made version. Please, if you love the people, if you show the sympathy now, maybe Allah, the Almighty Allah, omnipotent Allah, the most merciful, maybe will forgive us and will save from this curse. But if we do like that, if we just do like that, maybe it will be, reverse, or it will come to me. So, my dear brother, brother and sister, please, I'm sorry to say that I beg your pardon if I do mistakes, if I do something, you know, if I say something, very harsh. I beg pardon to you, but I'm really, you know, excited. I'm really very, you know, what I'm saying, very aggressive to say this one, because these peoples are really, you know, misguiding the people. So this type of things, don't hear, don't listen. They are simply shallow-minded. Their knowledge is very shallow. Their interpretation is very shallow. So you see, so uh, just you have to go to the Quran and Hadith. You have to, study the Prophet's lives and Sahaba's lives and the great people's life. Then you'll get the good guide and good lines and good way of success. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.